your yoga session tonight, I just want to explain one little piece. You can stay down, I'm going to start off on the floor anyway, but I'm just going to show you this because it's just a little bit more fiddly than something we've done before. You may have your head down. Now, towards the end of one sequence, we're going to be down on our knee and we're going to be reaching upwards, okay? Then from here, we're going to lift the back leg so that we come to half moon balance. Now, the only tricky bit of this that I could see is when we come up, we're coming up into tree. All right, so it will be from here to here. Don't worry if you don't make it. But I just thought I'd flag that up so that when I say tree, you're like, I know, I need to be there, okay? So you need to put your leg up onto that position, all right? Aside from that, everything's going to be perfect. All right, so pop yourself around onto your knees for me. And we're going to start off with puppy stretch. So we're going to bring the hands all the way up and along the mat. And I'm going to send the hips upwards towards the ceiling and start to lower your chin a little bit closer down towards the floor. Alright, so if this feels a little bit intense, go to baby puppy where you have the knees wide instead. And of course you can drop your forehead down. You don't have to be in this position with your chin on the floor, but if you can, it is a super stretch. Okay, now walking your hands back on up. Take your fingers slightly off your mat. Coming into exaggerated cat stretch. Start to draw your body downwards towards the floor with your chest coming down through your arms. Come on up into your fingertips and round up through your shoulders and your back. Let's do that again. Press on down, elbows coming out wide. And then tuck the chin in and draw the body up. One more of those. Send the chest down through your arms. And then tucking the head in. And then pulling all of the way up. Sit yourself back onto your heels. Reach your hands forwards. And now draw your body up and along the floor into your pull through. Curling the toes and send the hips back and take the head through your arms. Drawing forwards into your plank and then bending your knees and sitting on back. Breathing in as we draw along the ground and breathing out to press on into your downward dog. Breathing in as we draw forwards to plank and breathing out, bending gentle upward dog. Try not to force. And breathing in as you lower. Curling the toes, engaging the core. Breathing out, push to a plank. And back off into your downward dog. Breathing in, left leg. Step it all the way up to the top of your mat. Encourage it through. It's a bit reluctant today. And then breathing out, let's step the feet together and fold towards your knees. Breathing in as you come all the way back out to standing. Breathing out, hands back in towards your heart. Breathing in, raising both arms. Breathing out, folding forwards. This time, step back with your left foot and place your heel back down upon the floor for me. And take down your right elbow to your right knee. And bring back your left arm, just looking back over your shoulder for a couple of breaths. Feel the inner thigh stretch coming in. Make sure your back foot is flat on the floor, all the way to the last little toe. And then bring back out your left arm. Bring it up past your ear. If it feels like a good day to try, take your right hand to the inside of your right foot. Brush that arm around the front of your body, pushing hard through your right leg. Now straighten up your front leg for me, coming up into your triangle posture. Keep the left hip drawn back. Just slide your upper body to the right, tilt down, and looking up towards your left hand. Feel a really good little bit of work coming up into the left hand side of your body. The area just below your bottom rib and above the crest of your pelvis. Take a deep breath in, and on your out breath, lower your left hand to your right leg and take your right hand to your lower back. If you need to today, bend your right knee a little. If you can go a little bit deeper, take your hand beyond your foot and bring your right hand back up to the ceiling. Alright, but like I say, don't have to modify anything that's really uncomfortable. Alright, now gently coming back round, bending your knee and taking both of your hands to the inside of your foot for me. And rolling over onto the outside edge of your back foot. And we're going to slide down the right leg so that it comes in either in front of your left foot or on top of, but coming into a side plank. So raising your right arm and pulling up through with your waist. Like I say, if you need to here, any modification, have the feet on the floor, both of them side by side. And then slowly bring your body back round into a downward dog. And just settle into downward dog there for a moment, spreading out your fingers, sending your tailbone up towards the ceiling. And then taking your right leg high and bending the knee, pointing the toe back a little, and feel a little bit of a hip opener here. Now taking your right knee towards your right elbow and come forwards into a little floating plank. Taking the leg up into a down dog split, so sending the right leg high to the ceiling. And then round your back a little bit and bring your right knee towards your nose. And then gently lay your right leg down and along your mat. So your knee is towards your wrist, your right wrist. So right knee, right wrist. And you slid back your back leg into pigeon. Now today, if you would choose to, you could take a little fist tower and lower your forehead down upon. That might be enough today. You might be happy to bring that back leg up, so you come out into a little bit of a quad stretch. Yeah, see how that is. If it feels a front of your mat and take your right foot towards the inside of your leg. Bring your right arm towards your left leg, reaching over the knee, the shin, the ankle or the foot. And just finding that quadratus laborum stretch, head drawing down. So I'm going to sweep back that right hand so it goes back behind you. Now the heel of the hand is closest to you, the fingers are pushing away. I'm going to push down into the knee, point the toes on the left leg, and then start to bring your body up and back. Arching backwards a little by lifting your hips up towards the ceiling. Sweep back your left leg. Let it come all the way back like a little mermaid. Come all the way down upon your belly for me. And have your feet about as wide as your mat. Take your right arm across the top of your mat. Left fingers to the floor. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, rise up and almost nonchalantly look over your shoulder. See if you can see your foot. Maybe you can see both feet. Into a little reverse turn on your cobra. Alright, then coming back round, still on your fingertips, move the fingers forwards and then just push up. So we straighten the arms, we come into the seal. So just drawing down the shoulder blades, looking forwards. Shoulders, curl the toes, engage the core, breathing in, push up to plank, breathing out into your downward dog. Placing your left foot flat to the floor and then stepping your right foot up between your hands. So like I said, you need to encourage that leg up. Now as you look down, you can see the heels are on the same line. Now bracing the front leg, let's come up into warrior one. So coming all the way up through the middle, arms coming up towards the ceiling. Either look between your hands if that's nicer for your neck, or looking up towards your thumbs. If your balance is a little shaky, look forwards. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, warrior two, gazing along the center finger. Roll the back hip open a little. Just always checking out the back arm, making sure it's in alignment with the front arm. And then again, I'd like us to cartwheel the hands down to the floor. Turning the back knee, placing it upon the ground, and coming into a deeper hip flexor stretch. I'm going to raise the arms up through the middle. And again, you can stay with the hallelujah arms looking up, or you can bring your hands together if you want a deeper stretch, and take the arms further back. And then come slowly back down. Alright, so this could be a tricky balance, okay? Have your fingers just slightly forwards of your foot. Gently lift up your back knee, so you're on your toes, and then lift up your back leg. Now if you would prefer today, keep both of your hands on the floor. If you're happy to lift your left arm, take it up to the ceiling, and looking up towards your thumb, into your half moon balance. Alright, now steady your balance, look down towards the floor. Bend your standing leg and slowly float yourself back up. Bring heart. If you have balance, raising your arms. Don't worry if the leg doesn't go up to the inner thigh. It can go to the calf. That would be okay. Right hand back behind the left if you can. And then letting down your left hand. Take a hold of your left leg and come into the dancer. Coming into flying pigeon. So take your first finger and thumb today, turn your fingers back and let your body fly. Flexing out your right foot, your left foot even, my right foot, your left foot. Alright, bring it all the way back up. Place the feet together, bring your hands back to your heart. Take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, open the chest, fold the body forwards. Breathing in, step your right foot back behind you and just lay your left elbow to your left knee. Take back your right arm and just come into preparation of extended side stretch. Rolling that shoulder back, tucking your tailbone under. And then let's gently start to draw back out your right arm. Left hand to the floor if you can, looking up towards your thumb. Now let that arm drift around the front of your body. Push hard through your left leg. Come on up. Straighten both of your legs and draw your hips in alignment with the long edge of your mat. Move your upper body out to the left. Take your left hand down towards your left leg, looking up towards your right hand, coming into triangle. Keep tucking under with your tailbone, reaching away with your fingers. We try not to be too attached to holding the leg if we can help it. On your next out breath, lower down and take your right hand to your left leg. You could bend your left knee if you've got a little tightness behind the knee, or you could go beyond your foot and then with your left hand either place it on your lower back or raise it up to the ceiling. Alright, now taking both of your hands to the inside of your foot and bend your left knee. Roll to the outside edge of your back foot. Push hard into your right hand and take your left leg either in front or on top of your right foot and come into your side plank. Alright, but you could windscreen wiper the feet, you know? You have one in front of the other, which makes it a little bit easier. Now turning your body back round into a downward dog. Let's raise the left leg nice and high. Bend the knee, open the hip a little. And then drawing through your left knee towards your left elbow. Taking the leg up high again. Press it up to the ceiling. And then drawing your left knee towards your nose. Pull the back to round up a little bit. And then let's lay that left leg across your mat. Left knee to left wrist. Slide the back leg away. Okay, so if you would like, place your hands down, place your forehead upon your hands. If you would like to bring up that back leg, bend the knee and draw it upwards. Alright, so trying to keep the knee tucked in a little bit. If you get cramp in the hamstrings, just always let go. You know, some days it's there, some days it's harder. Now I'm going to sweep back round that right leg and draw your left foot towards the inside of your inner thigh. Okay, let's from there reach across, left arm towards shin, your ankle or your foot. Alright, going to bring the body back up, circle that arm back over, fingers facing away from you. Push down through your right toes, up onto your left knee, arching your body backwards. And drawing the body all of the way back round. And let's sweep that right leg all the way back behind us. Come over onto your belly. Alright, hands beneath your shoulders. Curl the toes, taking your right leg up. And that might be enough, okay? If you can, bend up your left and hold your right leg up using your left foot. But again, don't panic. If you've not seen this one before, alright, just take the right leg up. That would be fine. And then lower the leg down, swap it over. Taking your left leg up first, and if that's enough, leave it there. If you can, prop it up to take it higher with your right foot. And then lowering it all the way back down. Hands underneath your shoulders, upward facing dog, elbows in, shoulders down. And releasing your body all the way back down. Curl the toes, engage the core. Breathing in, push up to plank. Breathing out into your downward dog. Let's step forwards with your left foot. Take your right foot down to the ground. And coming up into warrior one. So brace that front leg. Come on up using the hamstrings and glutes. Drawing up, looking either between your hands to your thumbs or gaze forwards if your balance is a little uncertain. Deep breath in. As you breathe out, warrior two. Okay, so again, open up the shoulders, lengthen through. Open up the back hip a little if you can. And then let's cartwheel the hands over. Turning the back foot, let the knee down to the floor. Coming into a deeper hip flexor stretch, raising both of your arms. Either look between your hands, so you've got those hallelujah arms. Hands together will make it a little bit more intense. Opening it back a little further will make it more intense. You decide. This is your little mini practice today. And then coming all of the way down. So we've got that tricky little lift from the back leg. Count toes, lift up the back leg, fingers a little bit further forwards than your foot, and spring that back leg up. Alright, so either stay with both hands on the floor, or remove your right hand, and then open up into your half moon balance. Okay, then looking down to the ground, bend your standing leg, slowly come on up, and take through your right foot towards the inside of your left leg. So it could be below your knee or above your knee. And then slowly bring the fingers up towards the ceiling and take your right hand back behind your left. And then releasing out your left hand, taking a hold of your left foot and just gently drawing it out into dancer. If you need to hold on to any furniture or anything, that's okay. That's fine. And gently drawing it back. And just got one more if you've got the patience. Placing your foot halfway down your thigh. First finger and thumb together. Turning your hands back. And bring your body down into that glute and hip hip stretch. Alright, gently bring it back on up. Hands in your heart. I'm going to bring you down towards the floor. If you need to come down towards the floor a different way, that is fine. I'm going to bring my arms forwards, come up into my tiptoes. And as I come down, bending the knees, staying on the tiptoes. Alright, if you have to put your hands down, that's okay. Lower the heels back. Lower your bottom back. Good job. Alright, cross your legs for me. And then just take across your opposite arm to your opposite leg, looking up over your shoulder. And then just gently go the other way, looking over your shoulder. Today with the cosmic egg. So the feet come around to the front. We're going to wrap our arms around our legs. Now, in a moment, I'm going to encourage you to shut your eyes and to lift the feet off from the floor and to hover on your buttocks. Alright? And I just want you to let go. I'm going to talk you through, just letting go of your body. And you want to try and breathe down into your body. Alright, so feet on the floor first of all, wrap up, nice and tight, hold on to your arms, pop your head down in towards your knees, and shut your eyes. And then just gently start to move off into a little bit of a balance. Then I want you to try and relax your grip on your arms. And then just allow your lower back and your belly to sink out a bit more. And again, just relax the grip a little bit more on your arms. And relax your lower back and your shoulders. Just let your body hang as if suspended in the air. And just feel your hot breath on your legs. And just breathe into your body. And now, just for a couple of moments, just let go, draw your body in, and just try and hang out in your own little personal dark space. Let your feet come back down and find the ground again. And then start to let go of your arms completely. Come back around into either a cross-legged position or float your legs out in front of you. Gently start to let the cool air come around your body. Take a breath in, raising both of your arms. Holding a high namaste. Breathe out, come down through your chakra line to the crown of your head, your third eye, your throat, and your heart. And we can bow to each other. Namaste. Very well done tonight, everybody. You can open your eyes now. You have come to the end of your practice. Okay. All right, how are we feeling?